Hey YouTube! Welcome to Victoria's Aquatic Adventures. As of right now, that's all I'm known for, um, or that's all it will be known as. So this right here is Nugget. Basically, I just wanted to do a formal welcome and to kind of tell you what this show or what my channel will be about. My channel is essentially, I have a mini zoo in my house. We have a total of 4 dogs, 3 cats, 2 hamsters, 2 guinea pigs, 1 rabbit, 2 parakeets, 1 conure, green sheep conure, pineapple coloring. I will attach photos here. We also have some button quails that I have breeded, and so now I have 2 baby button quails. I also have 2 Green Day, uh, Crimson Green Days, giants, and I have a Lion Day gecko. Um, and I have essentially 9 running aquariums. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Did I say we have 2 hamsters? I'm not sure. This is what is going on in my house. And we're just an average family. So I wanted to make a channel to kind of just say, hey, this is how we do things, and everybody is happy. Everybody's healthy, everybody's vaccinated. So you don't always need like that high-end budget to just do something. And I'm always about knowledge. So you always want to research a pet before you get it, because there are going to be a lot more, aren't they, Tum Tum? Yes, they are. Because they're going to be a lot more involved than what you think they are. So I basically wanted to just kind of give everybody a hello, a kind of small welcome. I will post some pictures of my pets, like, hey, this is who, this is who. And so that way you can kind of get to know it. You can imagine I have a ton of crazy stories. But the whole thing here is, like, I do a lot on a budget. It's really very especially hard because I have an injured back from a car accident where the lady hit us 3 times. She was driving to drive safely, always. But I'm here because I want to say live your best life. So let's get started. I mean, I'm kind of excited. I want to show some things with you guys, show you how we're going to do some things, and yeah. So there's some things I want to do, but it's going to kind of be limited just because of my back. But so in the upcoming weeks, I'm probably going to show you more things like my button quails and things like that, seeing as I'm probably expecting some in about a week. I will also show you things like some unboxings, because I did order some things that I need to do, and we need to revamp one of my 75s, and probably we need the Goldfish Kingdom. Yeah, it needs to be upgraded. So I know as of right now you guys don't really know anything about what I'm talking about, but we're just gonna do that. So the first thing I want to show with you guys on the first one is I've been waiting to unbox it. Yeah, Nugget. So I did my first order at Tannin. So I really love tannins. Great source of antibacterials, I guess, through natural organics. So we have that. So I'm just gonna open it real quick and kind of do an unboxing of what I ordered. These things will either be going in the vivariums, or they will be going in the aquariums. I'm trying to say aquariums. So they'll either be going in 1 or 2 of those. And there's going to be some prep work in getting some of these ready, so try not to cut myself. That's the last thing I need to do with everything else that's going on. I also don't want to cut my dog. Thank you, Nugget, for moving. It would be nicer if I brought my box cutter that I actually have. But I don't think like that. I think, hey, here's a whole thing, a set of X-Acto knives. Instead of, where's the X-Acto knife handle? So, put this up so it don't cut nobody. Stop. Stop, baby bug, thank you. Okay. Keep in mind, this whole thing is done with a dog in my lap. So, okay, so the first thing I am approaching is, it says, you've got the tent. Nice little thing. My only aquarium that has shrimp in it is probably my 10-gallon. It's kind of been running the longest. I'm going to do an aquarium segment, but just to let you guys know, when I was in high school, 10 years ago, when I was in high school, I had a saltwater aquarium. Since then, that has died out. I've been doing freshwater aquariums. I just recently gotten back into it since my car accident about a year ago. So I have this 10-gallon. I keep looking at it. I know you can't see it, but I have this 10-gallon that kind of needs to be replanted, refocused a little bit. So I got some of these botanicals for it. You can hardly see any fish in it. It's like 2 albino bristlenose plecos right now in there, and 1 terracotta rainbow. She's just in there randomly. Puff Daddy, the little pea puffer, he's struggling, but he's in there. And then I have about 3 or 4 sparkling Barneys in there, and that's about it. The plecos are just in there to grow out. So we're gonna add some of these to kind of get everybody happy again. But this has been my oldest running aquarium because it's what I started as, and then I was like, I want goldfish. So then we went to a 55 gallon because you gotta adapt. But okay, so it says you've got the tent, Tannin Aquatics. It says here's the general procedure. So I want to rinse my botanicals in clean, warm tap water. Boil or steep my botanicals in a clean pot. The amount of time you need to boil them vary per botanical. I can consult them if I need to. Soak overnight in clean water to assure complete saturation. Always go slowly when introducing any botanicals into your system so you can judge the effect it has on your fishes and plants. Tannin botanicals, of course, don't eat it. Don't ingest it. Fish, not humans. There's a lot of crazy things. So, let's sit that there. Nope, that's not for you. This here is our Aquarium Hobbyist magazine. We're gonna dig into this. Maybe this might be a video of its own. Not sure. I like information. And hopefully, by watching my channel, you're gonna like information as well. So here, we have a little tannin bag. Oh, this is not something I ordered. So this is coconut exocart chunks. It's a bonus. So that's wonderful. And you can see right here, it says a little bonus. So that's pretty neat. So we're gonna find out what that does pretty soon. I always like to wrap. I got this for my iPad. Just stick it on our iPad. So we're gonna stick that there. It's pretty awesome. So this is what I really got. So I got the Malaysian mulberry leaves. I like here that it says not for human consumption, do not ingest, but it does say the preparation is required so that these need to be prepped before we can add them in. And I do have certain aquariums that these are going to go in, or vivariums that these are going to go in for what I ordered them for. So those are my Malaysian mulberry leaves. Okay, and we got my guava leaves. I love how big these are. Like, I've ordered botanicals off of Amazon before, like the little, I'm not sure if I'm going to say them right, the catapapa leaves. I'm pretty sure I just butchered that, like the kingdom come, like that's chopped meat now. Like, but the little catapapa leaves, you know, I'm just going to keep saying it because it's kind of fun. But they come like this big, you know, like this big. Where this, like, look, that big compared to like that. Like, that's awesome. So, fish, lizards, I'm gonna love this. I spoil my animals. You don't know. Like, we're talking about my geckos have actual Madagascar leaves, actual Madagascar grasses in there. Like, research. You can spoil them, they will love you. Malaysian bamboo leaves. So Malaysian bamboo leaves, like the size of these, like they're folded in half in here. Like, this is amazing. Some of these are actually going in to my Madagascar Crimson Day geckos vivariums. I got this for them because they need some leaf litter right now. They just kind of are stepping on a bark or soil. We also need to do a segment where we're going to add some isopods and make it a bioactive vivarium, just because, like, I'm noticing it takes 6 months for kind of, like, if you're aware, it will take about 4 weeks for an aquarium to kind of activate, fully cycle, all of that. It takes about 6 months for a vivarium to do the same thing. So during that whole time, you're kind of going through that whole mold transition, feces, and all of this stuff that's going on in this one, like, tank vivarium cycle. And I'm going through that, and I'm like, I don't do well with mold or fungus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some leaf litter. I'm going to add some isopods. I don't like the look of springtails, so I'm going to no springtails. With some isopods, because I got some cute little orange ones. And hopefully my lizards aren't going to eat them all. And they'll be fine. And they'll be happy. So we might do that a little bit later. These are all kind of plans. Hopefully there'll be plans that will be done, within the next month or so. But I'm not sure. Like I said, my back limits a lot. It does. It really limits a lot. But, so, these will make their way. They won't make their way without you guys seeing it. So, just to let you know. So, this one here, I also got this, the mixed leaf. I got the mixed leaf for their vivarium as well. So that way they're not. The twigs, I was hoping it may have been just a little bit bigger. This is hopefully for my 75. I'm gonna do some aqua sticking. Try my hand at it. Maybe not. I don't know. So I went on Aquabid and I essentially did a order of like 150 stem plants, because in my 75 riverscape, like, you'll figure out why I call it a riverscape. It's the way I got the filter and everything set up. But right now it's set up with a bicher, 2 clown roaches, and 4 paradise fish, right, Tom? 4 paradise fish. So with all of them set up, we're probably looking at about there's some other fish in there, like the killiloaches. Not the killiloaches, the killifish, and my little plecos. They're not as carnivorous as my other ones, but that's a lot of territory that is not covered right now in what I have it set up as. So we definitely need to get into that aquarium. So we're gonna try to do that soon. But I tried to do this so that way we can tie some plants, make some little skates, some little caves, etc. Not sure how that's gonna work out. Thought that might be a little bit bigger. We'll figure it out. So some cocoa pearls. I was excited about the cocoa pearls. I think they look so cool. This one too. I was excited about this one. The Kochner tree pods. These guys. The reason I was interested about the Kochner tree pods from Tannin. I'm gonna get on the website and pull up what each of these does for you guys. It's probably gonna make this video just a tad bit longer. But one of these has a certain botanical or herbescent. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Is herbescent. No, it has a certain antimicrobial, antibacterial effect to it, and that's something I want, especially for my 75 And for kind of my 10 gallon is a little bit struggling right now. The 10 gallon is struggling because I dealt with Camelanus plant redworms within the last kind of month, and they've been doing levamisole and all of that, and it has been hard for them. But they're doing fine, they are thriving, but I got some other things to help them. And I'm tired of losing fish. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. They're my babies. So, the last thing, banana stem pieces. I don't know if you can see these. I haven't been doing it. Banana stem pieces. So, it's like a little stem is what it is. Right there. Tom wants to see what it is. You see a black nose. The black nose, Tom. Banana stem. Smells nice. Smells like a nice tea. Kind of makes me want to have tea. And then I got some nice little shells. I just got the shells because they're pretty. And I'm going to put them in the bottom of my riverscape for effects. So, things I don't need to look up for you guys. The shells are shells. The oak, it just brings tannins to the water. It's not really going to be anything important. The leaf litter, I'm just using it in my lizards vivarium so that way they don't get, because geckos have the little sticky toes. They're so cute, and they feel really funny when they're on you. But geckos have little sticky toes, and I'm tired of having them like flip out their feet because they get stuck to the little dirt crevices in their little toes, their little ridges. So that's just going in there. So I'm not gonna worry about that one for you guys either. But let's take a quick look at these. Tom. Alright. So, and there is Tom, y'all. That's my Tommy boy. That is Lieutenant Thomas Sweetbottom. Can you move, sir? He says, no, my turn, Mama. My turn. It's my chance. It's my chance. If I put this over here, will you move? There you go, honey. Say, it's my chance, Mama. I don't need to sign up for the newsletter. We've already done all that. Okay, so if I say shop, and I go, so right now I'm at Tannin Aquatics. Can we get it to focus? Probably not. Well, it's TanninAquatics.com. Alright, so the first one that we'll look up, because it's right here, is the Cocoa Curls. Where I put my Cocoa Curls, Tom? They failed. My Cocoa Curls failed. So, Cocoa Curls are really just, so this is a versatile botanicals derived from coconut shell and are really cool looking accent pieces. Each one has a very unique shape, and they lend themselves well source of aquascaping purposes, and they release a lot of tannins. Shrimp and plecos seem to love grazing on them. I love plecos. That was my reason for purchasing these Cocoa Curls. So that was our Cocoa Curls. What one's next, Tom? We're not doing that. We're gonna do the helix spots, not those spots. Oh, Tom. Which spots are these? Yeah. Oh, nope, banana stems jokes. So the banana stems, why did I get those? Their bone-like appearance and texture are quite strong, so they're gonna last a long time. They make great little aesthetic accents and foraging areas for various aquatic uses. I like to keep my fish active. I like to have them look for food. So sometimes I'll place foods under things in the aquarium so that way they can forage and try to find things. I just don't want them to come up to the front like little goldfish, like eyes, mouth. There she is. She's gonna feed us. No, go find it. So these are for that. These are another perfect natural prop to stimulate the tropical stream habitat where your branches, stems, and seed pods fall into the water and acclimate, adding to the richness of the environment. This is going to go in my tropical riverscape. Okay. You will lay down, Thomas. Catapa leaves. Those are the ones I get off of eBay or Amazon. And they're tiny. Oh, the coconut exocarp chunks that I got. These guys that I got for free. What did they do? Derived from coconut in this case. These are really cool accent pieces for sorts of biotype replications ranging from aquariums to vivariums. Okay, that's what I do. Aquariums to vivariums. Extra little chunk has unique shape. They also leach a surprising amount of tannins upon initial submersion. Okay. If you look in a lot of tropical streams, you'll see all sorts of materials like this are strewn in the natural substrate. It's a very natural look. Okay. Hey. Perfect. It's great. It's what I needed. And I love it. It's great. So, coconut exocarp. Let's see. And then we've got, oh, I don't need to see the seashells like that. That's pointless. Guava leaves. Guava leaves. So, the guava leaves provide many benefits to the aquaria, including the well-documented antibacterial properties. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. So, this is the reason I got the guava. They also are a great value as a supplemental food source for ornamental shrimp. I do want to do something with some shrimp. I can't tell you just yet. I'm going to keep it under wraps until I'm actually able to do it. But I'm going to do it. So we're going to keep some guava leaves on hand just for that. And they dissolve much more slowly than any other leaves, and they will last longer before requiring replacement. That's why I chose the guava leaves, and I got, I think, 24 of them instead of just like 12. Ready? Okay, my catch in the tree pods. These guys are dried seed pods. Can't say that type of tree, which is native to tropical regions in Asia. Our source for family members, they're attractive and interesting. Okay, these botanicals are known to contain some antimicrobials, flavonoids, and of course tannins. Tree pods are perfect for a natural prop to add to a mixed substrate or botanicals and leaves. That's the reason I got these, for the antimicrobials. The words for the antimicrobials and flavonoids. Just mess it up again. Alright, now we're down to just 2 more. Which 2 are those, Tom Tom? Don't need the Tannin Aquatics gift card. Don't need to know about that. I'm not seeing my Malaysian bamboo leaves. Wonder if they're out. for my Malaysian mulberry leaves. Oh, there's the Malaysian bamboo leaves. Malaysian bamboo leaves right here. Interesting and very useful. They're surprisingly durable, making them perfect for aquariums, vivariums, insect enclosures, etc. These leaves last a very long term submerged, making a great complement to a botanical style aquarium, providing color, contrast, and altogether different look from any of the leaves that we offer. So I got, I think, like 4 or 8 of them. It's not a lot, but I got like 1 for my aquarium and the rest for my vivariums. And they have a brown, the green and brown, instead of just like the brown, dry, crusty leaves. And there's the Malaysian mulberry, and they are officially sold out of these guys. So I'm glad I ordered when I did. So the Malaysian mulberry leaves, they provide carbohydrates, fiber, and essential nutrients such as phytocetrals, phytocetrals, so which are essential to shrimp for optimal health and reproduction. Alright, unlike many other prepackaged mulberry products out there, these are largely intact leaves, not broken pieces of leaves. Yes, supplemental shrimp food, which is why I got this. So I got these essentially for my 10-gallon only, because right now that is the only place I have shrimp. And the rest of them will be kind of saved for that later project. But they are very nutritious supplemental food. They have vital nutrients like B vitamin, B2, B6, B1, vitamin C, carbohydrates, fiber, amino acids, elements such as magnesium, potassium, zinc, iron, and calcium. Rinsing them in warm water, and then simply drop these into the aquarium. So my ghosties are gonna be so happy because they're the only shrimp I got right now. I only got like 2 or 3 of them. You're gonna be so happy. So that is basically all I got right now. But I think that was a pretty good intro. If you're ever looking for something to add to just to kind of enrich your aquariums, even your betta fish tank, like right now my 2 bettas are actually in a bowl, and I know, okay, I was an aquatic specialist. You don't have to ream me, ram me, or anything. I know they need a filter and all this other stuff, but they're in their bowls because one was in a filter and he actually preferred it. He hated it. Duck sauce, my betta, king betta, he hated it. Right now, so they're in quarantine bowls. It's almost a 2-gallon bowl. They're doing fine. They're happy, sassy as ever. Except for duck sauce, I think something was wrong with the breeder's batch when they sent him in to where I used to work. It just happens. I mean, they're so massively produced that it's just really hard for bettas. But right now my bettas have little catappa leaves in their bowls to kind of enrich their environment. Grumps has a snail living with him and he loves them. I need to keep making sure I feed Grumps so that way he doesn't eat him. But please look at TanninAquatics.com. Make sure, this is in no way sponsored, by the way. I just love it. I was actually watching Rachel O'Leary because I was looking for places I could find tannins and botanicals to enrich my things, because like I said, I love to do research. I love to find what can make my animals' lives healthier and happier. And so I really think doing that will work. But like I said, do research first. And like they said, like introduce it in small amounts and slowly. Don't just like crash your system because it's like, this is supposed to be great, let's do it. So, that being said, happy botanicals, live your best life, and let your pets do it too. Ain't that right, Tanta? Ain't that right, Tommy Tomato? Tommy Tomato, Tommy Tomato. Yee. You just gonna wag your tail and hit the wall. Nugget, are you gonna say bye? Nuggy, you gonna say bye? You just gonna sleep. You gonna sleep and push on me? Okay, that hurts. Please don't do that. Thank you, baby. So, other than that, I will see you guys soon. I love you. Stay safe. If you're drivers, drive safe. Bye.